In a league desperate for quarterbacks, there's no current marker for backup Mac Jones in San Francisco. So there's a market for small, injury-prone, and expensive Kyler Murray and Tua. There is reportedly, more journalism, a market for Anthony Richardson, who can't consistently complete underneath throws, drag routes, and screen passes. There's a market for Geno Smith, a turnover machine, Jimmy Garoppolo, who hasn't played in years, and Phillip Rivers, who was on a couch for half a decade and is athletic as the microphone I'm talking into. Phillip Rivers had a market. Mac Jones has none. He's 27. He was second in the NFL in completion percentage last year. I mean, young, accurate, inexpensive, seasoned. You know what this is? This is the ultimate insider respect to Kyle Shanahan. Kyler Murray, Garoppolo, Geno Smith, Anthony Richardson, and Phillip Rivers have markets. And Mac Jones wouldn't work with Kevin O'Connell in Minnesota or Shane Steichen. I mean, Colts have a good O-line, Jonathan Taylor at running back, ample weapons, offensive coach. Mac Jones wouldn't work there? This is people inside the league paying respect to Kyle Shanahan. So
that's not what it is. Not at all.
So that's not what it is. Not at all. Nobody wants to trade for M. Jones. M. Jones was a free agent. Fine. No, draft capital is really important and ends up being more expensive. It's why that whole thing, with Lamar Jackson and people are like, oh, nobody wants Lamar Jackson. It's like nobody wants to pay him $200 million and trade 1 million first-round picks because you get quadruple hit. So yeah, there's more interest in getting Kyler M. No one wanted to trade for Kyler Murray. They wanted to trade for Kyler Murray, or the Cardinals wanted to trade Kyler Murray. They couldn't. They couldn't. So that's what it gets boiled down to. I mean, it doesn't even really make sense. Okay, because this is how you know it doesn't make sense. Saying that the league, this is all because they got the inside juice and they all love Kyle Shanahan or something. It's like, well, they saw success with M. Jones with Kyle Shanahan. And so you mean to say that Shane Steichen's like, oh, gee golly, I can't do what Kyle Shanahan can do. Like, he's just a better coach than me. Like, no. Like, what? Did you see what Shane Steichen did with Daniel Jones? Like, right. So, it's just a draft capital contract type situation. And that if you're gonna make a move and if you're going to pay like legit money, then you are going to feel potentially more comfortable doing it with like a Malik Willis or again a Daniel Jones, where now you pay, but then you don't also have to sacrifice potentially an important draft pick as well. It's just a very basic numbers game honestly, and using Phillip Rivers as a reference point. Come on. First off, he was with the Colts, who we obviously know there was all that continuity there, and it was like an easy addition that they'd be able to do. He's also like a 90-year veteran. So like yeah, you could see his experience on full display, right? So you could be like, oh, look how old Phillip Rivers is and he's got no nobility and this that. And it's like, yeah, and yet it matters from the neck up tremendously. Which is why AR, who's got more athleticism than you could ever dream of for a quarterback, let alone any player quite frankly on the field. And yet you just said he can't even throw the ball, consistently. And so you're just like, what are you supposed to do with that? And yet you'll say, well, hey, I'm kind of interested in that. Because you're like, well, look how much athleticism is, but I'm not going to give up draft capital for it. I'm not going to give too much money, and I'm certainly not going to insert him in like a got to win now moment. Like, so it's just that's really what it comes down to, people. Jones also has a reputation as well as not being like the best leader like he doesn't have that Sam Darnold energy where everybody just could not stop saying positives about Sam Darnold, his resilience, his work ethic, how much he cares, his leadership, etc. Quarterbacks get that energy. We see it with the Nick Fossas, we see it with the Sam Darnolds, like you see it. Not everyone has it, and that's also who coaches want to work with. People constantly, to evoke Shader Sanders, and I'm already regretting it. But like coaches want to work with people who they feel that they can coach, who they can work with, who they can build around, who they can feel confident with. That's the way this works. One of the best things you can do if you're raising a child, is make them likable, make them coachable, make them sociable, where coaches and teachers want to teach them, want to coach them. It is one of the most important things that you can put your child in a position to be, because if they're not likable, if they're not coachable and teachable, then coaches and teachers don't want to coach and teach them. It's that straightforward. If you ever interacted with kids, you know what it's like to interact with a kid who's really great and awesome and fun and is like excited and ready to learn and grow, or just even if you're not coaching them or teaching them, like you could just see that they're just more fun to be around. And then you have other kids where you're just like, oh man, this kid, you're like, oh, you really got to be like, yeah bud. MHM. You like, yeah no, that is yeah for sure. Alright, I think Billy wants to play with you right now. Yeah. I know. I think Billy's saying he wants to go on the swings. Yeah. No, Billy. Yeah, for sure. Like you just feel it. They're just little humans. And so that doesn't change. That does not change even when you're 25, 35, 45. Doesn't change. And so M. Jones doesn't have that energy either. And so listen, I think M. Jones can have success, right? Like, I'm not saying it. I'm not, and I'm not going to be the one who can firmly say, well, it's worth the 4th round pick, but not a 3rd round. Like, I'm not going to get lost in that game. But to me, that if M. Jones was a bona fide free agent, he would absolutely be available. But it says he has no trade market. To me, that's the key point. That's the key point. So no, I don't think this is all about Shanahan, because I promise you, all the other coaches out there, they believe in themselves tremendously. Ben Johnson's not like Shanahan's, just a better coach than me. Shane SEC's like just a better coach than me. I'm trying to think of what other contenders are available that need a Stefanski. Stefanski is just like, oh man, we could win with M. Jones, but like I don't know. I think Shanahan is just a really good company. Shanahan was able to do it, but I can't. It's not the way it works. All of these coaches believe that they can do it. All of them. Every last one of them. Those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think? Why do you think M. Jones has no trade market? Is it all Shanahan? Let me know your thoughts. I read every single comment. Somebody agree with me or disagree with me. Either way, let's get some discussions. Let's get into some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We're building an amazing community here and absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all legitimately feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really does help the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.